What's up, everybody? I'm by myself. For now, anyways. So. And I already got to jump on this. Hi, Tom.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm on my Bluetooth headset slash microphone. So, is anyone else joining us?
Matt's gonna be a little late.
Okay. Whereas he's going to be a little late, I might bail out a little early because I got to go to pick up some things at Walmart.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I can hang for a bit. Maybe I'll try to knock out a Hellboy before I go. Did you work today?
I did.
And how was it?
It was brutal.
Was it really?
Yes.
Brutal enough to make you want to quit? Or not
No,
quite
it
there?
was just some stupid. Just the way things were. Not really run, but how things were kind of set up today.
Oh, okay. Is it something that's going to spill over in the next week, or is it just today?
No, it's just that orders. The orders today we had to pull the orders from the staging area, so everything was a mess.
See, how do I draw Hellboy here? Jeez.
It's very difficult.
I
This
mean,
is
I
like my
think
third attempt.
I've drawn him. I think once or twice for like commissions, but I mean, it was so a long time ago. And I remember I used to like keep not remembering which hand the big hand is on.
It's on the right.
Okay. So what you got going on this weekend? Anything for Father's Day or anything?
No, just another usual weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I mean, I guess for Father's Day I'll be going home for a bit to visit the parents, but try to keep my stay there as minimal as possible. So I don't have to see loser. But today I ended up. I went to the mall yesterday. That was kind of fun. I met up with another Jeff. You've met Jeff. So I went to the mall and just kind of had lunch there. And today I worked out at Planet Fitness in Apple Valley. And then, did some grocery shopping at Walmart there. And I got to go back. I got to get a couple things. Went to Five Below. That's it. I'm getting ready to start the Switch here. Well, actually, I do have an assignment already for the Switch, so I already have direction for the cover. So it's going to be Electricia versus the Switch for the cover.
Sweet.
So Keith is just putting the final touches on the script. Should be probably another day or so.
Cool.
Hey, maybe you can answer this as far as Hellboy is concerned. So that the most recent Hellboy movie,
Yeah,
is there any particular reason why they went with a different actor when really he looks exactly the same as Ron Perlman in the costume? Like it would have made no difference if Ron Perlman was it a reboot or not?
it was a reboot,
Okay,
and it was a terrible reboot.
yeah, that's what I heard.
I had to turn it off. It was so bad.
Oh, there's only two movies I walked out of. One was Beavis and Butthead Do America back when it came out in the '90s.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just I don't even remember what it's about, and maybe I would like it again now. But I remember back then I didn't like it, or I was irritable, or I don't know what the hell was going on. But I ended up leaving it with my friend. And then the other one was Ant Man. We watched it when I was visiting him in LA. We went to the theater across the street and just walked out. It's like, I don't know, it's too jokey for me. You know me.
Yeah. I've only walked out of one movie,
Which one?
Paranormal Activity.
The original?
Yeah,
Oh, you didn't like that?
I did not like
See,
it. It was too
see, I
predictable.
right. I mean, it's in that genre. It's you can only can do so much with it. But I actually thought that it was the best out of all of them because I don't know what they're up to now. Five, or I don't know what it is.
I couldn't. I don't know either.
But yeah, I mean, I think the first one was the best, and then it just went downhill from there. You probably haven't even bothered to look at the other ones. Wait a second. Does this big hand have 5 fingers or 4 fingers?
It's got three fingers and a thumb.
Okay, that's what I'm after. Fingers and a thumb. That's my next comedy series. I saw that Doug posted some of the old stuff that he and I did on JL Elite. That was kind of funny.
Like today. Well, like
Yeah, today on Instagram, like just digging through some like old stuff, and he posted it. But it's funny because I know I did it, but like a couple of them I don't even remember ever inking, but I know it's my style. It's just so weird how like I can't. It still blows my mind how I guess I worked on so much stuff that I can't even remember some of the stuff I've worked on.
yeah,
But then again, I think like around that time, like we were just buried under the monthly and the schedule and the deadlines and stuff like that. I didn't really have time to take in what we were working on. Just kind of nailed it out. Okay, so Hellboy. He's got hair. He's got hair on his sides. I keep forgetting that.
yeah. He's got hair on the side. He's got like sideburns, like basically the giant chops.
Yep.
Then he's got a ponytail in the back.
Oh, he's got a ponytail. I forgot that.
Yeah. So going back to your Justice League and your, knowing your art,
Hmm.
I've got two Justice League or JLA trades on my shelf,
Hmm. Okay.
and I see more of like your work. I like your, yeah, your work rather than Doug's. Like
You really
your inking
think
kind of
so?
like overshadows Doug's pencils. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I tend to think Doug's style has changed over the years
Oh yeah, totally.
too. So I mean, it could be a little bit of both. I mean, who am I to really? I don't really have an objective view of my stuff, but probably. Is that a good thing? I don't know.
It's makes things easier.
What the hell I'm doing here? He just has like the hair on the sides, right? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Well, it's the sideburns. Oh, and then he's got his little soul patch.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm drawing this on a card, so I'm just gonna ink it really quick here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go. But too bad I won't see Matt. It's been a while since I've seen him on here, but then again, I think I missed the last couple.
Yeah, it was just him and I last week.
Oh, it wasn't Dan?
No.
So this past week we got a notice under our door that the manager Danielle is leaving. So we're getting a new building manager. So I was kind
No.
of yeah, I was really bummed about that. I actually messaged her and told her I was really bummed, and she said she'll still kind of come around for like the art shows and stuff like that, but won't be the same because she was like super awesome to us.
Well, so much for me getting in there now.
Well, I don't know how that's gonna. I mean, as far as like, it shouldn't affect the process of you getting in there or like the rent or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there will be a slight delay just because she's leaving and they're transitioning someone new. Oh, I don't like this Hellboy at all.
Yeah, he always like takes a couple of attempts, when I draw him because I always want to draw him angular, like Mignola.
Yeah, like that's how I'm starting off, and then it's not working. I'm just not meant to draw Hellboy. Okay, let's try this again.
Mm-mm.
Did you get a lot of the storm last night? We got it pretty good down here.
What time was it when it happened?
I want to say like geez, between 7 and 9.
Oh, I was taking a nap around that time,
Okay.
but I did wake up and the sky was looking pretty. I don't remember what color it was. It kind of looked orange.
Yeah, one of my neighbors, like she took an amazing sunset photo because the sun sets right behind the bridge here,
Nice.
which is great. And then I noticed yesterday when the storm was calming down, like you could see like sunlight. So I knew like generally sunsets after a storm look amazing. So I got my camera ready and I was gonna go outside, but then I noticed it was still pouring. It's like I don't want to get wet just to go out there and take a picture. But then one of our neighbors, she showed a picture that she took, and it
Yeah.
was like super. It looked like a poster with her phone. And I said, "How? Where did you take that picture?" And she said, "On the roof." I said, "How did you get on the roof?" She said, "The maintenance guy let her up there."
Nice.
And I'm like, oh, now I know. Now I know whose ass to kiss when I need to get up. Remember we were trying to get up there,
Yes.
and it was locked. And I'm friendly with him too. He lives on this floor, so
Oh, he lives at the building.
yeah. It used to be a different guy who lived off site, but they hired a guy in the building. Did you start on that when you started the stream, or did you already work on it before you started?
I started it probably about an hour before I started the stream, but that was with my first attempt.
Oh, okay.
So this is my second attempt. So I think technically I started this, I don't know, 20 minutes before.
I see.
So that masking stuff that I was asking you about earlier for covering drawings,
Mm-hmm.
what was it called again?
For airbrushing?
Or just to like cover the drawing and then peel it off.
Oh, that's Frisket.
Can you get that in the stores?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where I used to get mine. Yeah, that the masking fluid, sometimes that's referred to as liquid frisket.
Okay.
But frisket is like that's what they call that masking, But it's also, I guess, the brand name too. But yeah, that's what I used to use all the time when I used to paint like my pinup stuff. When I mean, it's a common masking. It's probably the best and only masking technique, or not the only, but the best one for really precise airbrush paintings. But it's a pain in the ass. It's tedious to cut, with the razor blade, carefully around the shapes. I mean, Photoshop is it spoils you so much as far as like the coloring stuff compared to like the old school way. But you know, it's always fun. I mean, I mean to get back into it. I think I'll finally this year for the first time will have like spare time to actually rededicate myself to painting. It's always nice to have originals like that too. So how did Ron Perlman feel about the reboot? Did he feel like snubbed?
I
Because
I
I would.
don't know. I'm not a big fan of Ron's to begin with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this he just comes off as his. There's a few of his movies that I just don't like his character because his characters always just seem like they're douchebags.
Yeah, that's like his thing, I guess.
And then in real life, you kind of find out he's a douchebag.
Yeah, my experience with him is okay. He's a little because as you know, I did the photo op shoot with the cast.
Yeah. With which cast? The Sons of Anarchy cast?
No, Hellboy cast.
You did really?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
It's on Fanboy. Yep. I can show you pictures. I got pictures with him and Selma Blair and oh my gosh, what's that guy? The skinnier guy,
Oh, Doug Jones.
Doug Jones. Super nice guy. One of the nicest guys ever. And yeah, you could tell that because like I'd always done my shoots. Long story short, I had always done my shoots. Uh, I do 2 shots in a row of each customer, but they're like 3, 2, 1, click, 3, 2, 1, click, and I do that for insurance reasons because sometimes we come across blinkies, and that's happened. Every once in a while, there's going to be like the camera like messes up and there's a misfocus, but he didn't like that I did that. He's like, why do you do two? Why don't you just shoot one? We're just timing. You're wasting time that way. I'm wasting like one, literally like a fraction of a second. But I'm like, so I started doing it, but then I was like really nervous because like, what if I mess up? Thankfully, there were no misfocus or blinkies and stuff like that. But I always like to do that just for the insurance. Turned out all right, and then he was all right after that.
Yeah.
He's a lot shorter than he looks. He wasn't much taller than me, believe it or not. And so then like after I started shooting like that for a while, he was like, "See, yeah, see, I mean it's faster."
Jeez.
I'm like, "Okay,
Like
all
fuck
right,
off,
fine."
dude.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what? Honestly though, like compared to some of the other celebrities that I've had to deal with, like he was like that was fine. I can deal with that. That's nothing. But touch a diva. Selma Blair, on the other hand, so nice, super sweet, super kind, just super sweet. And she's hot too, man. Like she looks so much hotter in person. I can't believe I haven't shown you any of these.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
didn't recall seeing them.
Doug Jones is always super. Awesome. So yep, that's my Ron Perlman story. Thì đợi em xong em cứ nói anh nha. Okay. My wife has given me 10 minutes
What?
to finish this.
What? She's telling you what to do?
Yeah. Well, we got to beat Walmart's closing too.
Oh yeah.
I don't know when they're going to go back to 24 hours. That'd be nice because I actually prefer going in the middle of the night. Oh, I'm going to miss Matt. You just have to tell him I said hi.
Hi, I'm Tom.
I'm going to go to Walmart tonight. This ponytail is like really small, isn't it? It doesn't really have a big ponytail.
It's like one of those samurai ponytails.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good way for samurai ponytail. Did you see the? I guess they released like Zack Snyder's Justice League scene with the dark side. See that?
No.
Oh, you got to check it out. The first footage released, teased from Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Oh, let's check that out right now. Let's see. So do you know if they're gonna like release this on video, or is it just gonna be on HBO?
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I'll probably get HBO Max just to watch it.
Yeah.
At least if there's a free trial or something. Because I don't know if I'll care to keep that after I've watched it.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Or some of the purists will not like it.
Yeah, so it's just a painting of him on a wall.
Yeah. I didn't mean to imply that there was dark side in it.
I didn't think they were going to show him like, in full detail and CG and all that stuff.
But I like that. I like the direction they're going. You like it?
Yeah.
I also saw that my boy Dustin and Jeff Lemire's got Descender picked up by some production company in Canada. Did you see that news?
No, I did not.
Yeah, it got picked up. So pretty cool. Because the last time I was at the comic shop with you, I bought it. It's kind of a coincidence.
Descender.
The Descender or Ascender?
Wait, it's Descender?
Yeah, or is it Ascender?
Who draws it?
Dustin.
Yeah, that's Descender then.
Okay.
Good.
What's Ascender?
I don't know. Good. Okay. I have the first issue, so that means that's going to go up in value.
That's all you care about. Yeah, I got the first issue.
The first appearance of Miles Morales as Spider-Man, that went up in value this week.
Oh, really?
But then went back down. And I bought a graded copy last year for $150. And it shot people were selling theirs for a little over 600.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
I tried selling it. I didn't have any biters.
So when you sell, do you just sell online?
Yeah, but I don't sell.
Oh, okay. But when you deal with people.
Yeah, I'm not very good at.
Other than your best friend at level up last summer or last.
Oh yeah,
your new buddy.
I've seen him around a few times.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's always at the comic store, like trying to haggle and think he thinks he's got gold, and he doesn't.
Okay, well, that's my cue. But here, let me, just got a couple more lines on this. I'll put it up for the cam before I sign off. All right, here's my Hellboy.
Sweet. Kind of
Oh, I
reminds
could
me of the
muster.
Undertaker.
Kind of does. Yeah. All right, dude. Thanks for having me on again.
Hey, thanks for coming in.
Yes. Tell Matt I said hi, and Dan too if he shows up.
Yeah, Dan messaged me. He's been sleeping, so
All right.
he's
Well,
exhausted.
cool. Well, I'll talk to you this weekend or something.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. And I'm alone. And we're going to fill this in. And this is a permapaque marker. It's basically a paint marker, and Sakura makes them. Sakura also makes the microns. So you have the fine point on this one, which is kind of blunt. You can see that. And then on the other end, you have your chisel tip for wider areas. You can pick these up at Blick. They don't keep them out to just grab. You have to, at least the stores I've been to, you have to get somebody to help you out to get one of these. They keep them behind the counter or behind the cabinet. And this here is the Copic multi-liner. I think I've shared that a few times. I like to use this one for inking the panels, like the borders of the panels. Gives you a nice thick line. And this is the one. And then here's the Winsor Newton ones that I got a couple of weeks ago, and I absolutely love these things. Okay, let's see. I want. Can't find what I'm looking for. Maybe this will work. Gonna have to get a new one of those. It's a bit boring in here with nobody else to keep me company. And this one is a Prismacolor Premier brush tip marker. And you can tell it's a brush because it has a B on them. They tell you which, which ones are which. B's, 1s, 8s, 0.5s. And this guy right here is the Pentel brush pen. I know it's made by Pentel. I'm not sure if it's called a brush pen or not, but it's my least favorite tool to use. I just can't seem to get the nice fine lines that everybody else can get with them. So I just do it for blunt stuff like this. And everything works out all honky-dory. And these are pretty cheap. I don't think you're spending more than $7, $8 on them. and they're nice because you can fill them up with your own ink. A lot of people say like the ink that comes inside them is crap, so you can throw your own ink in there and go from there. That's what I did. Man, I think I'm out of ink in here. But I made it. Ta-da! There you go. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Sorry Dan and Matt didn't show up. And it was nice that Tom popped in for a little bit. Next week we are drawing, or maybe it's just going to be me, but hopefully we are going to draw Gambit from the X-Men. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.